Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If I'm new here, welcome. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to get this Valentine's Day look, so keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So I already did my brows before the start of the video just to save some time, but for eye primer, I'm using my e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Concealer in warm Hazelnut, and then I'm going to set my eyes using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Eye Powder in Translucent. Even though it's for your under eyes, I still like to use it for my eyes because it works just as good for underneath my eyes, so I wanted to try it out. So for the eyes, I'm going to take a fluffy brush using my Juvias Place the Mauves palette, and I will be taking that light purple shade and use it all over my lid. And I took a clean brush to blend out the edges so I won't look as harsh around the outer parts of my eye. And basically with this eyeshadow, I basically had it on like really well until I got the dark shade I wanted. I didn't want to be too dark or too light. I wanted to be like kind of in the middle. And yeah. Okay, so for concealer, basically I took my e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer in the shade Warm Hazelnut, and I basically took that like an angled brush to kind of help make the cut crease. So what I do is I usually take the concealer and I put it on the back of a brush, just like a little bit, not a lot, and then I would take it on my lash line and I basically look up towards the ceiling to kind of see where I should place my cut crease, and I'll basically just follow the line whatever my eye created on its own, and I'll fill it in using that concealer. And honestly, it just takes a little bit when it comes to making a cut crease. You don't need a lot of concealer, you just need like a little bit to kind of get you the like base of how you want the shape of it really. And okay, so after I had cut my crease, I basically took another angled brush and I basically took this light pink shade right here, and I basically put it all over the area where I put that concealer. And honestly, when you do this, take your time and kind of like build up the color that you want. I know I want like a deep mauve color pink. I know other people might want like a light pink, but I want like a deep mauve color pink. And yeah. Okay, so with another fluffy brush, I took the darkest shade in the palette and basically used that on the outer portions of my eye to kind of add some dimension and some more color to the eyeshadow look. And basically, I just deepened it up as much as I wanted to. I didn't take it out as far as I thought I did, but usually I would take the darkest shade and kind of drag it out towards the ends of my eyebrows. And yeah. Then I took my e.l.f. Precision eyeliner in black and it basically did a wing liner. You don't have to make a big wing liner like I did, but you can make a wing liner. But it can be any size you want to fit your eye shape. But personally, I like the bigger and better wing eyeliner. Like, you know how Nicki Minaj usually have her wing liner? I usually try to go for that, but I guess I went a little too crazy on this time with eyeliner. And then I took my Essence Cosmetics pink mascara. It has like the pink label on the mascara, but yeah. And then I was going to put on my mink lashes for this makeup look. Then I realized once I put them on and looked at the mirror, I did not like how they looked. I feel like it covered up the eyeshadow look within itself. So I ended up changing it to like some smaller natural lashes. They were still mink, but they're just like smaller and more like girly. And they're by Kiss, I think. I forgot the number, but I'll put it in the description box. But I just don't remember the number. I know it was like a collab with some popular TikToker, I think. I just don't remember her name nor the number, but I'll make sure I put it in the description box.
She's all grown up now, acting like she don't know what I meant to her. I guess we all move up.
For primer, I took my e.l.f. Cosmetics Poreless Putty Primer all over my face. I ended up putting a little too much primer on, but it's okay. Honestly, once I wipe my face like really well and kind of get the product in my face, the white cast doesn't show up at all. So don't worry about that if you put a little bit too much. Just like make sure you don't go as heavy as I did. Then I took my e.l.f. Cosmetics foundation in Mocha and I used a sponge to blend it out. Even though this foundation is too dark for me, it is my summer shade, so I can't use it in the summer. But honestly, I wanted to try to use this foundation because it gives me that semi-matte, semi-glow look, what I was going for, and I didn't want to have like a heavy foundation. Okay, and then I took my e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer in warm hazelnut and I used my sponge to blend it out. I'm using a lot of e.l.f. products. I know it's throughout this little video, I'm using a lot of e.l.f. products, which wasn't planned by the way. I just use a lot of e.l.f. and drugstore products. I feel like they work best instead of buying just expensive products. But anyway, for contour, I used my e.l.f. Cosmetics Putty Bronzer in the shade Sunkissed, and I also used their little bronzer applicator, and I really love their bronzer. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It's like the perfect like sun-kissed light vibe, and I really enjoy it. For powder, I use my Makeup Revolution banana powder. Of course, I use a damp sponge when doing this. I tried using it with a dry sponge, but that did not work out. It like made the powdery really cakey around my under eyes, and for some reason, I don't like that look. Nor did my under eyes like feel good. So I know when it comes to Makeup Revolution powders, is to use a damp sponge and not a dry one. And I basically put it where I put all the concealer and just make sure everything is blended together. Alright, then I took my BlackRadiance press powder and basically swiped away some of that banana powder I used around my cheeks underneath my eyes. I want to kind of have like that skin light finish when it comes to this makeup look.
She's all grown up now, acting like she don't know what I meant to her. I guess we all move up, babe. Here she goes. I guess you don't know me.
For contour, I took my BlackRadiance contour palette in Dark Too Deep, and I basically contoured my nose and around my cheeks to kind of help set that putty primer from e.l.f. I noticed you don't have to use a extra powder bronzer when it comes to that e.l.f. bronzer, but I just use it anyway for extra security so it won't mess up with my makeup or foundation underneath. And for my nose contour, I did like a light contour. I don't do a heavy contour like I used to when it comes to my nose. I'm starting to like embrace my nose a little bit. I don't know why, but that's been like a thing for me lately, is embracing my nose and kind of like, just having my nose. And then I put on bottom mascara too by Essence. And then I took the dark shade from the eyeshadow palette that I used earlier and I put it on my lower lash line using a small tiny angle brush. I didn't want to do a lot of color underneath my lower lash line. I just want to keep it simple and not do anything too crazy. Okay, to complete the eyeshadow, I basically took the two glitter shades that are in the palette and I used like a small brush, and before I put the glitter on the brush I had sprayed my setting spray with it to kind of bring some color to my eyes. And yeah, that's all I really did. I wanted to keep this look simple but yet like different at the same time. I don't know. I was just adding stuff to my face, honestly. Alright, for blush, I took the Berries palette by Juvias Place, and I took the dark shade and used a fluffy brush by e.l.f. Cosmetics. I think it's their blush brush or their powder blush brush. I think I said that right. I don't know. And I basically added some color to my face and a little bit on the nose. I didn't want to add too much blush, but just enough. For my lips, I used my NYX Lip Liner in Espresso, and then I took my LA Girls Eyeliner pencil in dark brown, and I basically took my finger and blended out the two colors together, and then I added my NYX Cherry Skies Lip Liner in the center of my lip, and lastly I added a light pink from the eyeshadow palette to help tie the eyeshadow colors together to kind of complete the look, to kind of like balance it out. I didn't want to have like a nude lip and then like a bold eyeshadow. I feel like that would be weird. I want to try something different. So I did. To set my makeup, I took my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and I basically sprayed that all over my face. I love this setting spray. It makes my makeup last all day. And I basically took like a fan on my hands or whatever and just dried my face off. And then after that, I basically started on my hair. Okay, so for my hair, I decided to keep it natural. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, so I just added the Cream of Nature Edge Control in the yellow jar with the red top, and I basically put that around the edges where my headband from earlier kind of formed them together. So I just put Edge Control on top. Now I basically just added some water to the ends of my hair or any places that were dry, and that was it for my hair. Alright, and that is it for today's Valentine's Day look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. All the products will be linked in the description box below. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!
I feel like falling in love.